You also mentioned that with this particular client, they had piecemealed accounting. Their bookkeeper quit. They had to get some temporary help in. One of the great things about GrowthForce is you have a team here. If somebody's out sick or somebody goes on vacation, somebody else on your team can come in and jump in and answer those questions and keep your books up to date.
And additionally, you have all the documentation.
Yes.
You have a booklet of best practices, how every process is done, so that we're doing it consistently, and somebody can come right in and take it over. So that's a powerful tool to have.
Yeah, absolutely. So our procedures document is anywhere from 20 to 50 pages, just depending on how complex the accounting is. And it details out step by step what are the steps taken inside QuickBooks to record a transaction. And we get into the details, accounts payable. We have an overview section that describes the process, and then we detail out the steps taken for accounts payable. Who should be approving this bill, who should be approving that bill. So we spend a good time in onboarding documenting all those processes. Because if somebody leaves, or if somebody is on vacation, you have that team member that can jump in and take over that process.
And that brings to my forefront of my mind is the idea also of reducing risk, because small businesses and nonprofits are very subject to fraud and risk, and what are some of the things that we do that helps to eliminate that?
Well, I think first is having that team and having separation of duties. So we have a bookkeeper, a staff accountant, and an accounting manager. So you have 3 sets of eyes on these books at all time. We've had several clients to us that have come to us in the past that have had fraud. We've even found fraud a couple of times. There was this one company where the person doing the books was paying payroll out of QuickBooks, using QuickBooks payroll, but also paying herself out of paychecks as well. So she was double dipping, and what she was doing is she came in, she would put her check into QuickBooks and then process the payroll and then delete it. So direct deposits liability was negative. We came in and questioned it, and then started running audit trails and went back to the client and started asking questions. So there's been, several instances where we've found things and brought it to the owner's attention, and they were very grateful. Here at GrowthForce, like I said, you have 3 eyes on the books at all times. The staff accountant is responsible for preparing the financials and preparing the checklist, and you have that second set of eyes review from the accounting manager, looking at it from big picture, high level, having those discussions with the owners about where their business is going, what decisions they're making on those reports. And so it's a natural conversation that they're having on a monthly basis to make decisions and forge forward to make their business better.